We lost two amazing, talented people this summer, and I want to talk about it. So check it out right now. All right, let's talk about the talents that we've lost this summer. People I have grown up loving and have pushed my career to go in the direction that it is. I'm going to do this as a two-part series because I don't want them to be too long, and I might want to delve into a bit of them here and there. So the first part, we're going to talk about Arleen Sorkin, who played the voice of Harley Quinn and basically created Harley Quinn, not really in character, but in mannerism, and everything that has to do with Harley Quinn was created by Arleen Sorkin outside of the costume, pretty much. So let's talk about her first, and then my second part will be talking about John Romita Sr., who did an amazing job on really everything that he worked on artist-wise. He was a comic book artist, if you're not familiar, and Spider-Man has everything to thank for how John Romita did and evolved him, and he created Mary Jane, and he's just an amazing artist for Spider-Man. He recently died in June. Arleen Sorkin recently died this month in August. So let's start with her, and then we're going to jump to John Romita. So this is going to be a little bit more of a somber type of video than my usually laughing and joking type of things. And it might look like I'm reading occasionally because of the fact that I want to make sure that I get, their past and career and everything else correct. Basically their biography. So I am going to read some stuff that I pulled, and then I'm going to, interject some things personally, and of course any kind of video that I've pulled up and through this to illustrate who these people were. So Arleen Sorkin began her career in cabaret in the late 70s and the 80s as a member of a comedy group called the High-Heeled Woman, or Women. I guess that was the group name. Of course, I was born in '69, so this was before my time. So one of her more prominent roles was the wacky but lovable Calliope Jones, as seen in Days of Our Lives. She played the part from 1984 to 1990. And I'm going to play a clip here. And if you're familiar with Harley Quinn, then apparently you're gonna see it immediately. All right, let's check it out.
I'm on at the roll. Let's get it. Okay, two drummer boys going to a bar. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Boy, you're a rough crowd. You forceth me to shoot at you the moon.
Then from 1987 to 1989, she played a character named Geneva, a sexy maid to a yuppie couple, Richard and Lipa Phillips, on the Fox dramedy Duet. Sorkin's writing credits included Tiny Toon Adventures from 1990 to 1992, the television, and she co-wrote the story and the screenplay for the 1997 Jennifer Aniston film Picture Perfect, which is a great film if you like romantic comedies and you like Jennifer Aniston, and I definitely do. So definitely check that one out. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. In 1995, she married Christopher Lloyd, and they have two children. So yeah, they were married for quite a bit of time. And on top of that, he got her on Frasier, but I'll talk about that in a second. So alongside, first of all, Deanie saw the stuff that she did for Days of Her Lives. So when he saw that, he concocted a character around that, because people have been trying to create a sidekick for the Joker for a long time. And when he saw her and her comedic mannerism, he knew that the pieces fit for the Joker.
Fun starts as soon as Mr. J comes back.
Don't wait up.
Back off, Bats, or say ciao to your girlfriend. Cat-chow, that is.
And, of course, Mark Hamill was doing the voice for the Joker at that time.
What's so funny?
Don't you get it, Harl? We're being set up to take the fall.
He can't do that.
Because the animated series started, I believe, in 1995. So Dini came to her and said, hey, can you voice this thing? I'm trying to create this character. And it was only supposed to be a one and done. So let me read here. So alongside providing the voice for her character, Harley Quinn was based on her after Paul Dini, her friend since college, saw her play a jester for the dream sequence of the soap opera Days of Our Lives. Dini then patterned Harley Quinn on Sorkin, incorporating aspects such as mannerisms and very snappy, wisecracking, bubbly blonde personality. Harley Quinn made her first appearance in Batman the Animated Series in an episode called Joker's Favor. Originally intended to appear in a single episode, but reaction to the character and Sorkin's voice performance was so positive that Quinn was written into the show on a regular basis and appeared in further animated series such as the DC Animated Universe series, including the new Batman Adventure Static Shock, Justice League, Gotham Girls, and the animated film Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. After the video game DC Universe Online, Sorkin then retired from voice acting Harley Quinn and therefore did not reprise her role for any subsequent DC projects. Tara Strong then took over for the voice. She also plays the voice of Miss Minute on the Loki series. So yeah, she does huge amounts of voice talent. So voiceover work, Tara Strong. So it was a good thing to come up. And then of course Kelly Cuckoo from Big Bang Theory did the voice for the raunchy animated series, the R-rated one that was on Max, which I think we're supposed to still get another season of that, but we haven't yet. So Arleen Sorkin died on August 24th. I'm recording this basically on September 1st. It's late right now, so September 1st. So literally last week. She died last week. She died at the age of 67 after a long battle with multiple sclerosis. So she's only 67. She died very, very young.
Cookies? Thanks.
I think she was selling them.
Mario. Takes me back.
So yeah, but she was also doing voice for Frasier from 1993 to 2004. That was produced by Christopher Lloyd. If you didn't know, Christopher Lloyd does produce a whole bunch of stuff. I believe that Modern Family was created by him. I hope I'm not wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure. And Sorkin performed as a caller to Frasier's radio show continuously. So she will be sorely missed. She is, if any character in recent years, and I'm calling 1995 recent, as opposed to characters from 1960 that were created from DC, Harley Quinn is obviously the most popular and the most recognizable.
Look! Pianos!
I've had just about enough of this.
I think the stuff is wearing off.
Can't have that. Give him another shot.
Righta-rooney! Give me some sugar, baby.
And it's due to the voice work that Arleen Sorkin did that made that character what it is. Without, if you notice, some of the other renditions have not been as taken as well without that voice. And then when you put her into comics, she was very popular in comics as well. But they've taken her to being, instead of being the villain or the snarky Joker villain, they've now made her kind of an anti-hero and hooked her up with Pamela Isley, which is Poison Ivy, which that was kind of hinted at even in the cartoons. So there's nothing wrong with that relationship, but I think that they've kind of written the character into a corner at this point, and they don't know how to get her out. They don't know how to make her relevant again. So unfortunately, that character is dying. And I really hope that a writer can come in and do the type of Dini flair and dialogue that can bring rejuvenated life to that character and make her more relevant again. I think Margot Robbie is going to be continuing her rendition in the films. The last I heard, James Gunn was bringing her back, so it's kind of only a semi-reboot universe, I guess. I really don't know nobody knows what James Gunn is doing at this point, because he's just kind of cherry-picking some things and not others. I think everybody likes Margot Robbie's rendition of the character, but unfortunately some of the writing for the actual films has not been, great. I think the last movie was closer, but definitely not the one she produced on her own, which was Birds of Prey. I don't think that she did a good job with that film at all. But anyway, so yes, Arleen Sorkin will be heavily missed.
Baby, you look great.
Don't touch me, you slime sucker. You broke my heart.
Humor becomes this not-so-dizzy blonde.
God, I've missed you.
My condolences to the family. And if she was fighting multiple sclerosis that hard, then, of course, thankfully now she's no longer in pain. And that's all I can kind of say about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, in remembrance, please go out and at least on YouTube pull up a scene from the animated series and get a taste of her acting talent. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And remember to like and subscribe. Remember that I do have my own book, so I'm not going to really plug those for this particular episode because I kind of want to keep the episode focused on the other talents. But thank you so much for watching. And the next one we're going to be doing, it will be John Romita Sr. I want to do a little homage for him as well. All right. Thank you so much again for watching. Like and subscribe if you can. I am trying to grow the channel. And thank you so much for your support.